Hey, everybody. I just wanted to get on here really quickly because, listen, I just wanted to share my experience as a work from home employee. I know a lot of people think, oh, it's so convenient. They feel like some people, they feel like if they work from home, they no longer need daycare. You do. You actually really do because we don't need the customers and members to hear your kids in the background crying and asking mommy for things or daddy for things while they're supposed to be doing a job. Okay. So you still need daycare. If you don't have anybody that can care for your children during the time that you're working from home, during those hours, then you should not be doing that job. You should not be having a work from home job. No matter how your mind and thoughts are about the convenience of it with being a parent, it doesn't work. You can't do two jobs at one time. I've had agents where I'm literally speaking with them on the phone and they're muting me so that they can kind of check on the baby because you hear the baby in the background crying. When I tell you that is the most unprofessional interaction for me to have. And I'm the person that takes the calls, receive the calls that when a member or customer is asking for a supervisor, I take those calls. So when I have an agent saying, hey, I have a member or customer that needs a supervisor, I take those calls. So during my interaction speaking with the agent, I can hear when they're putting me on mute. I can hear when the baby is crying or when a kid is saying, can I have some of this? Can I get this? I hear that. Just like I can hear it, the members can hear it. So I just want you guys to understand that's what we're dealing with as employees. A lot of these companies are sacrificing quality for the just cutting the bottom line, just being able to kind of fill their pockets is what it seems like, because we have had agents that have not a clue. I work in the financial industry and I have some agents that have not a clue about some of the terminology and working in finance and banking, and it is really scary to me because we dealing with people's accounts, millions of dollars in accounts for some of these customers and members. So, one thing we need to be able to understand and know is the terminology when we're speaking to these members or customers when they're calling about and questioning, having questions about things on their account. How do you not have the knowledge or understanding? And how is it that the employer has not weeded these employees out? I don't want to call my financial institution and the person on the receiving end of the call can't even tell me what my balance is because they don't know the difference between a current balance and an available balance. I need you to be able to read my account information if I'm calling in asking that, because yes, people call in and they ask about stuff like that. It's a lot of people, believe it or not, that does not do anything with mobile banking or online banking. They are solely, I'm calling in, I'm speaking to a live representative, I'm going to a branch, I'm going to a teller. Those people exist still. Believe it or not, I have had some 20, 30-year olds that have called in saying, I don't do anything with that. I don't trust technology, especially not with dealing with my money. So the whole purpose of me sharing this with you guys is that I need y'all to understand, because I hear so many people saying, oh my gosh, I call into some of these places and either you can't understand the person on the other end or the whole time is extremely long. All of that and some. We get all of those complaints. So I just need y'all to be a little patient, a little understanding. And also, if you are receiving extremely poor service, no matter what it is, if it's with your banking, if it's with your bills, report that. Make that known. Don't just let that go and say, oh, you know, they might be having a bad day. We don't know that they're having a bad day. It needs to be reported. Ask for a supervisor. I'm the person who the call is transferred within my company when they're asking for a supervisor. So ask for a supervisor so that they can address that and make their employee aware that we received this negative feedback about your interaction with this individual. So I'm speaking as an employee and I'm speaking as a consumer. And I do not want to call any place where I do not feel comfortable talking to the other person on the other end of the line. That is the employee within the company that should be educated and informed about what I'm calling about to the best of their ability. So, yeah, we need a lot of patience, but please don't sit on bad customer service and let it go. Report it, make it known. Some of these companies need to start holding these employees accountable, and some of these companies need to be held accountable for their lack of willingness to hire and employ quality people that really want to do a job and really want to do it good. Y'all have a good day.